that what's wrong? Yeah, that's what seems so weird. I think that I'm way away. Dean, what's Frank's last name? Frank.
And did we sign it?
I think so, but
I didn't sign anything.
no, I haven't signed anything.
Did we sign the proclamation?
They're all on that stack right there.
Oh, in there.
Yep.
Okay.
But no pen.
It may be too big.
I got a pen.
I think she wants
Here, no. Here's a pen. Here.
special kind of pen.
Oh.
There you go. My calendar, see what I did since we were here last time we were here, what was the date?
I know, it's been so busy.
Okay, so what happened?
I'm gonna keep it short.
So we've had better.
Short and sweet, to the point. We got time yet?
1 minute.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
There's a public comment.
And the city council meeting will start in 1 minute.
One of us will know.
5.3. Don't get scared.
I know.
It is now 6:30 and welcome to the San Jacinto Council meeting. Good to see all of you.
It's good to be seen.
Hope you guys enjoy your parade. Unfortunately, I was in
Oh,
the
it was so
so
much fun. It was
all
so
right.
much
Some
fun.
good comments.
Let's start by doing the roll call. And ask City Clerk to please do the perform the roll call.
Mayor Ledesma,
I'm here.
Mayor Pro Tem Reese,
Present.
Councilmember Ayala,
Present.
Councilmember Vanderveer,
Present?
Dawn,
Councilmember Hawkins.
Dawn Screener, please. All right. They're all counted. Thank you very much. And
It's the ocean.
let's move to item 1.2, and that is invocation. I am going to ask Ms. Val
Oh.
if you could do it.
All
As you
right.
can see, this is not set up. And same thing, we're gonna have a, I'm sorry?
That's okay, flag's behind me.
Yes,
Okay.
and I'm followed by Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
So let's do it. You can do it.
Okay. Going up here to do it. Okay.
Bow your heads, please. Dear Lord, thank you so much for allowing all of us to gather yet again for an amazing city council meeting where we represent the city and our community. And God bless everyone that we have not seen since November the 7th. Want to acknowledge our sheriff's department, our fire department, and our veterans again. We're all still praying for the sadness overseas right now. You know, God bless each and every one of us. Let's us all have a safe and nice, calm, and collective meeting tonight, as normally we do anyway. But God bless us all, amen.
Thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Veterans have the right to salute. Thank you. Put your hand over your heart and please repeat with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please have a seat, and we're gonna do a special presentation, and that is Indigenous People Month proclamation, and I'm gonna count on Mayor Pro Tem to please read the proclamation.
Thank you. So this is the Indigenous Peoples Month. And as such, we have done a proclamation that says, proclamation of the City of San Jacinto. Whereas the purpose of Indigenous Peoples Month is to celebrate the good, confront the bad, accept the truth of our history, and acknowledge that the Indigenous peoples are an integral part of the fabric of our society. And whereas the City of San Jacinto recognizes the Indigenous peoples and their invaluable contributions to our community, and whereas the city honors The perseverance and courage of the indigenous people, despite centuries of violence and oppression, the indigenous peoples continue to thrive and lead our communities forward in countless ways. And whereas the history of the American indigenous people is a story of resilience and survival, they have shown their persistence and unbreakable commitment throughout history by preserving their rights to self-governance, their culture, identity, and way of life. And whereas the city is thankful to the indigenous peoples for their contributions to further our knowledge and the advancement in technology, science, art, philosophy, and in every sector of society. And whereas the city values the rich heritage and unique history, economic prosperity, and leadership provided by the indigenous peoples of our region, the Saboba Band of Luiseño Indians, who ensure that our history is remembered as we move forward to make our community a desirable place to live, work, and play. And whereas the city is committed to working with the indigenous people to advance the prosperity and ensure liberty, justice, and equality for all residents of the San Jacinto Valley. Now therefore, the San Jacinto City Council proclaims the month of November as Indigenous Peoples Month and encourages all residents to support and celebrate the thriving culture and values of the indigenous peoples of our region and to stand in solidarity with all the indigenous people in the nation.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. And these next items, item 1.5, there's Mayor Council Member report. And I'm going to start.
Alonzo, before we do that, would you mind just indulging me for just a moment?
Sure, go on.
I want, we didn't get this in the first meeting in November, and the second
Correct.
meeting was canceled.
I was waiting for you.
And
yes.
we all had Thanksgiving.
Thank you for bringing that up.
And
yes.
The Saboba Band of Luiseño has been such a blessing to our community here in Inhamet. I just want to let them know how much they
In
appreciate it. Yes.
She said here and in him.
Oh.
I said here and in Emmett. But thank you for keeping me on my toes. I just want to thank them for all of the work that they do in our communities and all of their love that they have for the people of San Jacinto and the San Jacinto Valley. We ask God to bless them immensely and congratulate them and thank them again.
Thank you. You have a proclamation for them, or you just want to?
We just read it.
We just had it. We just read it.
Wow.
I'm busy
He
here.
wants another one.
Please. I got 3, and then I got like maybe 10 here. All right, thank you very, very much. Let's move on to item 1.5, and there is a Mayor Council Member report. I am going to start from the person that I pick up.
Val? Val, you're up.
No.
My gosh, so much pressure on me. Thank
I
you.
usually start from my
I
right.
know, you're going left
let's
on me
start.
this evening. Thank you.
See, I always
thank
want to
you.
see how distracted you are.
I'm very distracted. Okay, first of all, we had an awesome Veterans Day out at Gibble Park. We had representation, Pro Tem. I believe Phil was it. Phil, were you there as well?
No, I was setting up at Golden Arrow.
Okay, I knew I saw you at Veterans Day. And that led us to Golden Era, and that was a wonderful presentation that we had. It was a nice lunch they put on for us. And then the next day, everybody got to go out and pick up flags at Gibble Park. Whoop, whoop. Then we went to Student of the Month, and Phil was there too. Yeah. That was another wonderful tear-jerking ceremonies. Then we had Thanksgiving, which was amazing. We brought in, at our house, we brought in a few of the vets that had nowhere to go for dinner, and so we fed them at our house, which is always a blessing.
No, go ahead.
Okay. And then last night I was able to go to a Christmas open house with Senator Ochoa Bogue, as well as a Christmas parade, which was amazing. If anyone got a chance to see that perfectly put together float that they did for us, that brunching was awesome. All of us in the front row, one of them in the back there. That was what the city of San Jacinto was all about. They really brought it, and hoping that we have some kind of trophy for that parade, that float. For fingers are crossed. We haven't heard the outcome of that yet. But that does conclude my 5 weeks of I went to Mexico to vacation, so that was huge.
You're back.
I'm back. Nobody kept me, nobody wanted me. But it was wonderful just to get away from just a little break from, everyday fun we have here. Thank you for allowing me to be part of the first group here. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. As she said, we did have Veterans Day, which is I always look forward to that. It's one of my favorite events. We always tell everybody to thank a veteran when you see them. And we try and do that on a regular basis, but Veterans Day is a little special. We have a lot of veterans in our family, and we have a lot of them in our community. I'm really amazed. The Golden Era one honored Purple Heart veterans.
Yes, they did.
And that was amazing. We also share the Veterans Day, we always share with Hemet. And then the, the Memorial Day we do in San Jacinto. And so they come over and are part of the presentation there at the cemetery. Yeah, you got me covered, don't you, Val?
I'm right here. I got you. Now I'm ready.
You're ready to go now. Also, I've been on several boards. We just had a board meetings yesterday, but it was very, very simple. We did change over our chair for RCA. It's now Kevin Bash, and Karen Spiegel is the vice chair. Let's see, in WRCOG, that was yesterday. That was short and sweet, as I hope this meeting tonight will be, as we're going on. I did have a wonderful Thanksgiving though with my family. I have 4 amazing kids and a husband that's, there he is, back in the back. He's back there. But it's always good when we can sit down and sit around the table and enjoy each other's company and not be rushed and just kind of slow down a little bit before everything gets going again. And so that is, I think that's all. That's all, Martha.
Thank you. That was nice and short, just like your WR card.
I tried.
Anything, all right, Ms. Field, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go next.
You're next, sir.
All right, well, hello again, and welcome to the last month of 2023. Can you believe that? Can you believe that the pandemic is almost 4 years behind us now? That's just amazing just to kind of comprehend and think about it. But I'm happy to see so many awesome faces in the audience and some smiling faces and some awesome eyes. Thank you very much, and thanks to all the council members for being here as well. I know it's been about a month since we've seen each other. We're closing out 2023, and I still cannot believe it's going to be 2024 in just a couple of weeks. That's just crazy. A couple of things that I would like to share with everybody is, yes, just like Val and Crystal was talking about, we have the Veterans Day event. And I unfortunately didn't get a chance to make it to Gilbo Park because I was on the committee working with Golden Era for the past 3 months, getting ready for the recognition of the Purple Heart recipients. My students over at the San Jacinto Valley Academy dedicated most of their morning, starting at about 7 o'clock, setting up chairs, setting up the events, the tables, and all the good stuff that was going to be happening that day. And not only did they have fun eating all day long because they had some awesome food over at Golden Era, but they also had fun tearing things down. So it was a whole day over at Golden Era, and I'm very happy to be working with the team over there, Linda over at the golf course, being able to put that together, and we're looking forward to an awesome 2024 Veterans Day event, probably bigger and better. What else? Last night, myself and some of the city staff were unstuffing the bus over at San Jacinto School District office down the street, and that was organized chaos, but it was great. It was a lot of fun to see all the toys, and again, a recognition to Sabova for their partnership and being able to help and support the kids in the San Jacinto Unified School District. It was a great event. It wasn't too cold. They had tamales there, they had cookies, they had drinks, and not like alcoholic drinks, but just regular drinks for the kids. It was a good event last night, and yeah, that was pretty exciting to be there last night. we also had, tomorrow, for those of us that are not aware of, tomorrow night at 5:30, we're gonna be on Main Street.
That's right.
Candy cane event,
Cane Lane.
Candy Cane Lane event on Main. And thanks to previous council members and staff for getting all that going and put together. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow night. Not only have I shared it with my entire staff over at the San Jacinto Valley Academy, but I also offered extra credit to my students to be there as well. So hopefully they'll be there because they need to make up their grades somehow.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I teach public service over at the academy, so it's right down that aisle, so you get a chance to enjoy the community as well as earn some extra credits, for their grades. Last, month, not only did we acknowledge our veterans, but, I had the honor and the extreme privilege to visit two of our most recent San Jacinto, graduates, complete and graduate from Marine Corps Recruit Depot San Diego. One of my former explorers, now a United States Marine, Private First Class, Paul Watts. And I also got the other opportunity to see one of my other former cadets, Gavin McEwen. He actually went to Watts's graduation. I got a chance to see this young man go from a small, probably 90-pound kid to, he's still skinny, about a 100-pound Marine. But very proud to get a chance to see him become a United States Marine. And he's actually coming to my classroom tomorrow to speak to my kids about Marine Corps career opportunities, so I'm really excited about them. And we as a city should be proud of them as well, for being a positive role model for our youth and also the future of our city. And last but not least, I would like to acknowledge our chief back there, Lieutenant Harding, for his efforts in organizing a career presentation with his motor officers. I think Deputy Cox is here too, right? One of the guys that was there working with my kids. Thank you very much. And all the other gentlemen that were there. Who was the, not Cortez, was it Cortez? Cortez, yes. So it was great. And we also had the mounted enforcement detail with the mounted posse there. So some awesome things we're bringing to the city, getting a chance to expose our kids to public service careers. Couldn't do it without you, Lieutenant. Thank you very much for all your hard work and your communication and your dedication. I know we've been communicating for months on that, so thank you very much. Mayor Pro Tem, thank you very much. That's all I got.
Thank you, Councilman Hopkins.
Hey, greetings. First of all, happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you guys. I hope that you had a great Thanksgiving. I found out during our Thanksgiving that my mother and her sister hadn't had a Thanksgiving together in 50 years. I said, I can see that because our families are big, but this Thanksgiving, we had about 27 family members got together. Man, you could just imagine the food, and it was just an amazing time, spending time with family. One of the things I always want to encourage people is, self-care. Take a time, take a break, make sure you rest, get to the gym, work out. A lot of people have noticed that I didn't slim down. I done lost about 25 pounds, and it's been real healthy, just eating good. I got rid of, on my birthday, on my 45th birthday, I got rid of sugar and bread, and I'm like, I know it's like a serious challenge, but it was something that I had to do. Speaking of that, this Thursday, the 7th at 9 a.m., Walmart, for many of you guys have been shopping at the San Jacinto Walmart, they've been doing a rebranding, not necessarily rebranding, but
Reopening.
yeah, well, they're doing a reopening or grand reopening, but they remodeled, that's what it is, they remodeled their entire store. So if you go in there, it's like totally different. I said, oh, y'all trying to step up with Target. I see what you guys are doing. They got all little different displays, got furniture, different aisles. So it's really nice. But 9 a.m. this Thursday at 7 o'clock. If you don't have anything to do, if you're available, please step up over there and show support.
9 a.m. or 7 a.m.?
9 a.m. Sorry, 9 a.m. Because I was thinking, because I know the golf tournament, the golf tournament starts, they setting up at 7 a.m. and then at Saboba. So that's what my mind was thinking, the 7 a.m. the golf tournament, and then 9 a.m. But 9 a.m. is at, yes.
I think it's the other way around.
Which one?
9 a.m. is a golf tournament and 7 a.m. is a Walmart.
No, Walmart's 9 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I want to make sure.
Oh, no.
You're
Let me check.
He's gonna check.
himself now.
Don't doubt
No,
yourself.
go ahead,
Don't
say
doubt yourself. He's
No,
No, it's 9 a.m. Walmart, man.
It's just easy.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys have been getting any feedback, but people are loving the lights on Main Street. you know, just to see something different, bring a life, and then just driving down, seeing the decorum set up, you know, I don't know whoever's behind, you know, setting that up, putting together the whole scene on Main Street, but it's beautiful to see creativity in life, you know, especially when you think of a Main Street, you know, I was watching a movie the other day when a guy bought a hotel and wanted to make it Christmas 365. And I'm like, man, just imagine if we had like Main Street going to Mistletoe, you know, Christmas 360, we could be like a real mistletoe town, like, right? We could be like a happy, open up a gift every day type town, but it's just one of those things. On a somber note, I do want to end it off with here. I don't know if you guys have ever met Amy Herr. I got a chance to meet her about 6 years ago when we were trying to bring the Boys and Girls Club. She was the director of the same as the gentleman who came here when we voted to do the Boys and Girls Club here. She does it for San Gorgonio Pass, which is right in the Beaumont area. And unfortunately, she had a battle, and she lost her battle, lost her life on Thanksgiving Day. And so definitely want to keep her family in prayers. I mean, if you've ever gone to, you know, State of the City in Beaumont, or if you've ever gone to one of their breakfasts in the morning, she's always there. She's a tall, blonde lady, just full of life, full of joy, just a very beautiful, spirited person. I remember when I went to the Hats and Hatitudes fundraiser that they did at the Boys and Girls Club, it was just like one of the most transformative events. And so I just want to make sure that, you know, her name and her legacy, you know, constantly just be reminded, and, you know, just to let you guys know that, you know, life is precious and enjoy every moment of it, because she was young too, and that's another thing. So, you know, you never know, but I definitely wanted to end on that, and that's the end of my reports.
Thank you, sir. And I don't have much report. I just want to thank every one of my colleagues here to be attending to most of the events. Thank you, Val, for covering me.
I got you.
Crystal and Mr. Ayala, Atkins, I don't know if you involved.
No, so that's another thing I was gonna tell you too, and I appreciate the pictures that you guys post up. I'm in med school, and so I'm 40 hours down in San Diego, and then I'm 60, 70 hours working, so, yeah, so.
All right.
Yeah, I got
Thank
scrubs in my car that I had to transfer, it just changed.
We understand, and I hope the rest of the council understand my situation too. I'm just having a hard time right now.
We understand. It's okay.
Having a hard time.
That's what we're here for.
Business-wise, and thank God his business is good, but that's another story here. But I just want to thank every one of you for being active in the community. Unfortunately, when you work from 4 o'clock, 3 a.m. until 10 p.m., it's hard. But I'll get through it. And I wanted to thank also the council, but most, as you know, I own business on Main Street, so it's a conflict of interest for me to stay in meetings during closed sessions when you talk about Main Street, but whoever came with the idea of those lights, I want to thank you guys. And it's just not Alonso Ledesma or the mayor for another 20 minutes. But the whole community, it looks so good when I open my blinds and I see kids taking their right hand, you know, taking, I don't know, pictures or videos. It looks so nice. Last night,
It looks so nice at night.
I was working late, probably 1 a.m. and I need a little break. I just need a break, and I walked through Main Street, and let me tell you, it feels so peaceful. Nothing to do with Main Street used to be 15 years ago.
Changed a lot. Good.
Okay, I just mentioned that I have my business there, and 15 years ago, I have to close on Thursdays after 3 p.m. and Fridays after 3 p.m. Definitely can't open on Saturdays because there was so much going on, bars, people were used to drink and use whatever they use, and fights, and so I'm glad that I got elected, and that was one of my very first things, to take those licenses off of Main Street. And now staff has been putting so much effort into our downtown, and I want to thank them and thank the council for approving those murals. They're awesome. I see people every day, different times of the day, taking pictures. The lights, amazing. I mean, I don't know who controlled them, like Councilman Hawkins just said, but they're flashing just like a Christmas tree. And I see people just driving their own, you know. I was coming in, I went to feed my horses, and coming in, I said, I want to go through Main Street again. It looks so nice, and yesterday, I started seeing all this decoration going on, all the old hotel. It's amazing. So that's where the candy cane, cane, I'm sorry. Whoever came in with the idea, thank you very, very much. I do have one recommendation. It's not agenderized, but City of Redlands, they have, because they came in every year, they're coming in with more and more good stuff for San Jacinto. You could see, no offense to no one, but you could see how nice of a state of the city was. Elegant, okay? It was staff put up so nice event. My respect, kudos to them. They make me look good. But City of Redlands, they have maybe something to contemplate. They have breakfast with Santa. Okay, so what they do is they sell the tickets. The city actually sell the tickets to families, and they have one of them round tables. They sell the table to a family, and then right around 7 a.m. they start serving breakfast. But Santa is there, taking pictures, and it looks so nice. And I would like to maybe, you know, it would be nice. Maybe as Studio mentioned, you know, Santa, breakfast with Santa. It's spending money, but then you'll make the money from selling those tickets. It's just on the table.
I like it.
Okay?
I'm there.
And that concludes my report. Thank you. Thank you all for listening to my side of the story. All right, I'm gonna ask City Manager if he has any late items.
We do not.
We do not. Okay, let's move to public comments. Now is the time for public to address this council and any subject within jurisdiction of the city council not listed on the agenda. A limitation of 3 minutes should be set for each person desiring to address the city council. I'm gonna ask City Clerk if you have any public speakers.
I didn't receive any requests for public comments on this item.
No? Okay.
That's a first.
That's right. First time.
That's a first.
Let me put my glasses on. Okay, now let's move on to item number 3, and that's consent calendar. Matters listed on the consent calendar are considered routine and will be enacted by one motion by the city council members not listed on the members of the form listed. There will be no separate discussion on this item prior to the motion unless members of the city council or staff request specified item to be removed or discussed. If the item is pulled, it will be here after the balance of the consent calendar has been voted on.
Move it.
Second.
Okay, let's move on by Mayor Pro Tem and second by Councilman Hopkins.
Mayor Pro Tem Ruiz,
Aye.
Councilmember Ayala,
Aye.
Councilmember Vanderveer,
Aye.
Councilmember Hawkins,
Aye.
Mayor Ledesma.
Aye.
That is 5 in favor.
Thank you. All right, let's move to, but I'm gonna lose my title. I like that, huh? All right, in reality, I wanted, before I give the gobble to whoever is gonna be the mayor, I wanna thank the council for trusting me. Being a mayor is not just acquiring, it's helping my community. So I can help whether I'm a mayor, I'm a mayor pro tem, or a council member, and I do have my heart in San Jacinto for the past 12, 13 years. I've been serving, and I've been doing it with honor. And hopefully people will see the changes that, or my ideas that I have been come through. Once again, thank you very much for being so kind with me and electing me as a mayor last year and the years before. I don't think I'm gonna die, right?
I hope not. I hope not.
Okay. All right, let's move on to organization of the city council. And so how are we gonna do this? Go ahead.
Okay. I'd like to nominate Crystal Ruiz as mayor.
Okay, I'm gonna give an opportunity to Mr. Ayala and see how it goes. So I would like to nominate Mr. Ayala, because he's been, serving for 3-4 years?
Finish my third year.
Third year. So, you've been serving the community lately. You moved to work in the area, so let's see how it goes.
I would like to second that, but before I do,
Excuse me, second what?
the Ayala. And for those reasons, before we do move forward, permit me to speak. I would like to see our council come together this year. It's supposed to be the good of the 50+ thousand residents that we have here. And it's not about an individual, but it's a collective whole, right? And it would be great to see us, whatever, because, it's not like people are ignorant, whatever the petty differences that we have, we should move into 2024 under a unified group, because there's some great work that's been happening in our city. We've had great leadership. Crystal, you've been a wonderful mayor in the past. And each person who ran, to serve the community. And so it's all about now making sure that we can, be on the same page. Because, I've seen other cities in so much disarray, can't get anything done, holding projects up. And that hasn't happened in the 3 years that I've been on council. Everything has moved forward, and people are seeing San Jacinto grow. It's nice driving around here and seeing beautiful homes being built, roads being repaired, things to come that, people aren't even aware of just yet. And that comes down from, this council, prior council. San Jacinto is fortunate enough to have voted in, 5 good people that brings a uniqueness. And so I would love to see that moving forward. And so, Crystal, I want to apologize to you publicly, because I've never had an issue with you. I've always admired you, I've always respected you. I've always thought you were a great woman. You stood toe to toe even in the midst of a lot of men. It's not sometimes fair how women are treated in leadership roles. But I hope that, moving forward, because we've always had a great relationship prior to me getting on council. And I know sometimes we can have, people, that can have opposing differences, but at the end of the day, I know you have the city's best interest at heart. I've never questioned that, never thought that you've never put San Jacinto first. And so I just wanted to say that publicly, that I do appreciate you. I admire you, the way you've always led with your family, your husband standing by his side, and just the sacrifice that you've made, and you've always been here and showed up for the community. And so I just wanted you to know that from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for your kind words, sir. Would you like to respond to that?
Thank you.
All right. All right, let's move into reorganization.
Councilmember Vanderveer?
Yeah.
For Mayor Ayala?
No.
Councilmember Hawkins?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Reese?
No.
Councilmember Ayala?
Aye.
Mayor Ledesma?
You already said, Hawkins? Okay. Well, I'm the one that gave him the start, the opportunity, so I came back out. No? All right?
Yeah, you can, but that's up to you. You're not held, but if you wanna support him, go ahead.
I'm gonna give it a try. This year, I still have 3 more years. So I hope that I did the good, selection and having a new mayor. Aye.
That is 3 in favor, motion passes.
Okay, let's move on to, before we, do the double, well, actually,
He
you
takes
can
over
do
now.
it, and then,
Actually, can I make a recommendation to have our current city mayor finish this meeting? Is that possible? Is there any
No,
legalities
he's
of
not.
that?
He's not in the seat.
Yeah, 'cause you're officially.
Yeah, I think at this point, since you've been elected mayor, you would finish out from here.
It's all you know. It's all
Can I say something real quick then?
thrust and leadership.
I want to, I thank you, Mayor Ledesma. I really appreciate your support, and I'm humbled by your decision to support me with your vote of confidence. I really appreciate that, that acknowledgement. I'm kind of at a loss for words. It's usually kind of odd because I don't normally have a loss for words. Thank you, Councilmember Hawkins as well, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. I can only say my life has been nothing but a dedication to service. First serving in the military and then becoming a teacher for 20 years and wanted to serve on council. And yes, unfortunately, I didn't become a planning commissioner a long time ago. But getting a chance to run for office and getting a chance to continue to serve my city, it's been one of the greatest honors I can ever possibly have. And I'm humbled to be able to represent the city of San Jacinto and hopefully have another awesome year, trying to fill the footsteps of Mayor Ledesma and all the experience and years of hard work and dedication and probably 3 times as much time in this city than I do, than I have ever had. I'm never gonna catch up to your time in this city. But I really appreciate everything that you have done for us, and I've learned a lot from you, and I hope to be able to live up to your expectations.
thank you, sir.
Mayor, thank you very much.
Thank you. Now you got anything to be.
Okay. Is there a step?
You take nominations.
Okay, so can we have nominations for Mayor Pro Tem?
I would like to nominate Mayor, Chris Reese as a mayor pro tem.
I would actually like to nominate Val as Mayor Pro Tem.
I'll second Val.
I have a strong belief in being able to share the experience and getting everybody as much as possible as we can to be up here and be able to serve in these different spots. And Val has been outstanding and great these past couple of months. She's kind of hit the ground running and has been a great example, even being dressed up as the Grinch last Saturday.
Wow.
Is it the Grinch? Is that what it was?
It was the
Either
Grinch.
Grinch or Kermit the Frog. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Oh, yeah, as long as it wasn't Shrek, so.
I know, I wasn't saying that one, yeah. But I also want to acknowledge Councilmember Hawkins as well, because I know he would fill that seat very well, but considering his commitments right now, as I had when I was in the city of San Bernardino commuting for 20 years, I know he has a lot of other priorities to work on, so he has to be able to take care of his family for one, and then at the same time, be able to finish, med school, really.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully the council will support me in recognizing Val to be Mayor Pro Tem.
Councilmember Ruiz,
Aye.
Councilmember Ayala,
Aye.
Councilmember Hawkins,
Aye.
Councilmember Vanderleer.
Aye.
Councilmember Ledesma.
Aye.
That is 5 in favor.
Mr. Mayor, we do have something for the outgoing mayor, if you would like to take that from City Clerk Julia Espinoza.
Yes, with honor.
I'm not prepared for the speech.
So I guess I can say, Mayor Ledesma, on behalf of your colleagues, City Council of San Jacinto, we would like to present you with a box.
I'm gonna open it up.
But I guess you have to open it up so we could all see. There you go.
Well, the box is, it's empty, sir. I haven't seen nothing.
It's weird because it looks like a coffin.
Well, thank you very, very much. I was just saying a few minutes that I made sure I'm not gonna die. And look what I got,
A little coffin.
a little coffin.
Rob over there holding
Still a
the
coffin. Wow,
Oh,
thank
look at
you
that.
very, very much. Let me, show to my colleagues. Sorry.
Could we all give Mayor Ledesma a great round of applause, please?
Thank you. Wow, what a privilege. Can I say something, sir?
Of course, please.
Thank you. I wanted to apologize to some of the members here. As you can see, this is not purchasing or buying, or Chris and I, we've been servicing for a long, long, long time. We don't have any meetings prior to this. Neither Mr. Ayala or Hawkins, or my respect to all of you, Val. I just feel that you only have one opportunity to be a mayor, and let you rerun again. And next year, it's gonna be a different mayor, and I hope it will be Val. Val will be a good one to go to. I just said I was going to appoint her as a mayor pro tem, but since Crystal and I are the olders and on the hood, I figure she would be a good one. But congratulations to Val.
Thank you.
And no bad feelings, please. I just did it. I mean, I apologize if I hurt or anybody's feeling, but let's give it a try. Too late to Mr. Ayala. And I do hope that we'll have a good representation of the city of San Jacinto. It has already a new mayor, and he's been more active into the community. And I got faith in you, sir, and my respect to you. And from here on, I really hope that there is no confrontations between council members. There never has been, but some of us are very, very aggressive. So I pass that gavel, believing that our behavior is going to be just like a normal citizens. Thank you, sir, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor Ledesma. Much appreciated.
Mr. Mayor, could we get a photo with the outgoing mayor with his prize, his gavel?
Can we do that now?
And the new mayor, the new council, and then we're going to do a little jockeying on the dais here. I think maybe just flipping Ms. Vanderveer with Mr. Ledesma might be the easiest thing to do.
Yes.
But we'll take care of that while you're out here
Oh,
getting your
okay.
picture done.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
I'm right behind you. So, hand it to me?
Yeah,
or-
just like that.
Put your hand up like this.
Ready, 1, 2, and 3. Good.
Thank you, sir.